Yo, yo, yo. Today I want to show what I've been working on in Screeps. Turning the Screeps map data into JSON data into an image like you see here. And yeah, these are my bases up here in the image. And yeah, how I did it was first of all I needed some data, the shard3 data, which I got from a website, and it just has all the room terrain data, but then I also wanted the room statuses, which doesn't make much impact on shard3 because most rooms are still open on shard3, but this here is closed. I don't know why, so I just added that. Yeah, in shard 0 there's like half the thing is closed, but it's a much bigger shard as well. And then I had to fetch all of the objects on the map. So how I did that, let me get memory. This was a different thing. I was trying to get the memory of my Screeps bot because initially I was getting the room statuses from there, but then I realized I could just fetch it by itself. So I have the get room status thing. It's just this URL, and then you need to do which shard. And yeah, I just got all the room statuses, and same thing for the objects, which is just room objects. And I got all of that and saved them into JSON files with the room name and the status, and this one, the room name and all the objects in each room. And then I go to my file here where I actually make it. So I load all the files, and then terrain colors, which I use later, opacity, which is what I use for when the room is closed. I make everything darker. Scale factor, let me show you scale factor. So I've got this one open, which is shard3x4, which is basically means each cell here is 4 pixels times 4 pixels, so 16 pixels. And that's what the scale factor does. If I show you shard3 times 1, it's just 1 pixel per cell, so it looks really crap when you zoom in. But it's also a much smaller file. But yeah, doesn't look too good. I also have times 8, which is 8 by 8, and it's a bit laggy for me. See, look, I'm zooming in and it's a bit slow, and the memory, it takes up a lot of memory when I open this big of a file for some reason. But it's only 16 megabytes, but it's the resolution's 48k times 48k, whereas the 4x is half that. Should it be half that? Anyway, I don't know. But this is the 8 by 8, and if you zoom in, yeah, you still see everything. Very nice. And right now, like, I don't know what this is. These are probably walls or ramparts, and these are all the base things, but I didn't get it all working. But anyway, let me continue down this file, which I made with ChatGPT mostly. So this gets the numbers from this room string, which is like E14S12, and it just gets the numbers, and it gets the max. Then I initialize the max, so I know how far to go for every direction, like in the west, east, and so forth. And then I get the max height of the whole map and the width, and then I make the map, the actual image, using image new and complete whiteness, and I multiply by 50 for the amount of rooms because that's how many cells there are, and then the scale factor, which is right now set to 4, so it'll be 50 times 4, and then again 50 times 4, so I think it multiplies, and that's how many pixels. And yeah, when I had the scale factor 16, it goes really slow, and then when I was at 32, it ran out of memory for my computer to even make the image. So yeah, so here we go through every room, and we get the room data, which we use later. And then I get the room status and the objects, and then, the index, and then I get the actual lists and the object. And then I remove it so that in the next room I go through, it'll have one less element to sift through to find the right one. And yeah, then I make the string correct, I think. And then I find the actual position in terms of pixels, so I know where to place it. And then I get the room width, which is always the same. That should be outside the loop, but it's not. And then I make an image over the initial image, and then I eventually replace it, those pixels over the original, based on the current. That's how I know where to put it. And then I have this thing, but it's not working, where I'm trying to draw letters so I know which building's which, because so yeah, just want to see, because I don't know right now. And then yeah, I just go through all the objects, and if it's that one, I do that color. They're all white right now, which I think I'm a bit confused about. So maybe this is working, because oh no, this is also white. It was black, but it's still making everything in black. Those all the structures in the room. So yeah, but it's like, it's working. I'm happy, but it's not perfect yet. And then I do that. Yeah, I check if it's not a creep, and then I put it on the map. And then I try to do the letter, but I didn't get that part working yet. And then it just makes the map file. And yeah, maybe I can show you this script, getRoomObject.py. This like fetches all the room objects, as I was saying before, and I have it set up to only do a few for every second, because it starts rate limiting you if you do too many. Even if you stop the rate limit, you can press a button to stop it for 2 hours, but that doesn't seem to make a difference. But yeah, I will include the link to the GitHub, and yeah, the GitHub has all the images, so yeah. And yeah, this took quite a while. It has to go through east-west 122 times for each east and west, so that's 122 times 122 rooms. Let's just see. and I do one every 4 seconds. 60. Took an hour. Yeah. And yeah, like making the 4x4 pixel per cell took 10 minutes. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to show off, that I've been making these maps, which are actually really fun. It's actually quite fun to make. Let me just show you my, like the Screeps version. So here's my base. Wait. How do I... Display none, yeah. So where am I? Here. See, it's almost the same. Well, it is, but it's just that was a couple of days ago. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I fetched all the objects. But yeah, it's pretty much the same. I'm quite happy with. Well, I don't have swamp. I could add that. There's something I missed. But yeah. And I don't have this novice zone thing. But yeah, that's the video. I just wanted to show that. So cool. Maybe I'll make an update video for when I get some more stuff working. But for now, that's it. And yeah, thanks for watching.